clitoroplasty or surgical creation of clitoris is done towards three common indications that I continue to do in reconstructive urology. Clitoroplasty for patients who are transgenders or in the journey of gender reassignment is done in male to female, where you create a clitoris from a glans and strategically place it at the level where it could be sensate and it could be capable of giving those sensations, which is important. And therefore, we preserve the neurovascular bundles and give it a shape and a size and a location that is called as strategic location for a new clitoris altogether. The second indication for clitoroplasty today to me is still a restoration of a clitoris which had been damaged by female genital mutilation even in 21st century in the world. That means clitoris has been damaged because of iatrogenic issues which have been done in female genital mutilation. But the more common indication medically is in cases of congenital adrenal hyperplasia, where a clitoris enlarges because of hormone changes happening internally, where multiple changes are actually visible to human body. So congenital adrenal hyperplasia or an adrenal condition where a girl has an enlarged clitoris, mimicking like a male organ, is a difficult situation for her. And we get to see patients in their teens, youngsters, and even elderly people who want to get married, they come with it. So girls in their 20s, girls in their 10s to 15s do come in with an enlargement of the clitoris, which looks like a male organ. It's all related to the hormone changes which have happened internally. And this needs to be corrected to restore the organ to its proper dimension and size as required by the female. Doing so, we actually do a nerve-sparing clitoroplasty, a procedure where the sensations are completely intact, a procedure where the blood supply is completely intact, but that extra amount of organs, which are the corporal organs that have grown gradually to a size and grown over the years where we decided not to do much, has to be removed completely, so that the clitoral organ overall does not show those erections which happen spontaneously in a female. So clitoroplasty for congenital adrenal hyperplasia, where the clitoris is enlarged, it could be mammoth, it could be significant, it could be disturbing, and obviously is putting down the morale of the individual so much, is done by a nerve-sparing clitoroplasty today. It is again a hooded prepuce which actually hides the clitoris deep inside, obviously in a strategic location where it needs to be in the introitus of a female. She feels complete, better, and no more down and disabled and agonized by a organ which looks like a male organ. So clitoroplasty is a nerve-sparing organ surgery where we look at dismantling the clitoris, which is an enlarged organ. When we do so, we spare the neurovascular bundles and dismantle them completely away. And the corporal bodies which are enlarged are then very carefully dissected out of the entire organ. The glans is preserved, or the glans has that tip or the cover, which actually has got all the sensation because the nerves all end there, the blood supply ends there. But other than that, the corporal bodies are removed from the bones. In doing so, the spontaneous erections and the spontaneous rigidity and the hardness and the length of the clitoris comes down dramatically. Once done, it's in a position now to be actually be hidden out there, hidden as it happens in clitoris of women. So this is a surgery which unfortunately is hidden in shame, hidden in a little bit of agony, don't know whom to go to and how to get it done. That kind of an awareness which is required for patients and for endocrinologists and for pediatricians, that congenital adrenal hyperplasia would come with something very deep, very hidden, very agonizing, with so much of dilemma, discomfort, and discontent, and they may not speak up. And while the hormone profile is being taken care of, this is a stimulus which has been given to the corporal bodies in the clitoris. So the clitoris gradually grows, it enlarges, it brings about a spontaneous erections, and we see patients anything between 4, 5, 6 years to the age group of 20, 25 years. So a woman with age of anything between 15 to 25 years was got a clitoromegaly or a clitoral issue, which actually requires a correction, would undergo a nerve-sparing clitoroplasty. Something which, having done a few every year in the early days and many on request these days, we know that this actually brings you and restores your clitoris to a level where you're confident, you're capable, and you feel yourself complete. Thank you so much.